See if it works. See if it works. Waiting. We are live. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That is, in fact, where bears live, people. Yes, indeed. Great to have everyone here with us today. Wednesday evening, Bear's back at it, people. Back at it in the workshop, because there's a lot of work. Holy cow, Bear was away, just hibernating. Staying away from all the craziness out there. And has a lot to catch up for you good people. So let's go ahead, say hello to everyone, and let's go ahead and get right on started here. And good to see Amy here. She says, Bear! Exclamation point. Amy! Exclamation point. And also Melissa as well. Exclamation point. Great to have you with us here today. Just gonna have a little bit of, I hope, fun. We always try to have a little bit of fun here for you good people, but we have, let me see here. Holy cow, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different updates for you good people out there. So, not really a whole lot of time for jibber or jabber here, people. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. For you good people. Of course, we always try to keep an eye on Uncle E out there, seeing what he's doing. Let's see, what was it? $586,000. I think when we left off, it was 500 and I want to say 40 or maybe 60,000. So doing really well, doing all right. I hope all of the drama-ness is profitable. Actually, Bear does have his own theory, his sort of unified field theory of all the craziness that's going on. I don't know if many people have. I don't want to say realized. I don't even know. It's a theory out there, but Bear was in the river today trying to clean off. It's like, I had an idea. Popped right into Bear's head here. So maybe a little bit later. We will discuss some of that. I'm going to see P-Money here as well. Wow, Bear, what a picture. You've spruced up the cave. Well, thank you. I will go back to that one. Yeah, look at there. Look at there. Actually, it was some artwork that Bear found on Etsy. I've got it in the description. So if you want to scroll all the way down, you can find that stuff. I got a couple of them there, so we'll be premiering some of that stuff. Hopefully, knock on wood, I'm giving the guy credit out here, but hopefully you'll be able to use some of those. Yeah, go check it out. Good stuff. I like the artwork. Pretty cool. A number of different ones. So different bears, like they've got like a cyberpunk bear. I thought that was pretty cool. So we'll do that in the coming days and weeks to come here. Yes, indeed. But yeah, trying to spruce up. Speaking of which, trying to spruce up the cave. I was watching. I hope you people got to check out the last time. 1 second. I hope you people actually got to check out the box open that we just did the other day. I noticed that it was a little far away. So I finally got the camera here. It was a little bit further up there. I'm trying to bring it a little bit closer here so people can actually read what was going on. Bear tries to lift it up and read, and it just gets all shaky and screwed up there. But yeah, hopefully that'll work. Brought it down just a little bit and tried to rejigger some stuff here in the cave. Tried to rejigger it. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. I have it's not even on. I don't even have the other camera on, but it's still playing with it. So the next time that Bear does kind of a review or a box open or something like that, trying to get the camera a little bit better. Trying to do that for you good people. So yes, thank you, P-Money. Great to have you here. A good evening, Bear, says Melissa. Well, good evening to you. Family's good, says P-Money. We've had a lot of freezing rain, very slippery outside. That's terrible. I'm sure all the people here in Florida, Melissa, Amy, and Bear here, just bringing out the violins for P-Money out there. It's like, oh gosh, yeah, it's I don't know, 60 degrees and sunny out here. Nice. Yeah, so stay away from the ice out there. Don't slip. Don't you slip out there, P-Money. Don't you go slipping. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, because we got plenty. We have plenty. Let's go ahead. Start off with a bang here. We start out with the A, so we might as well start out with Aaron LOPRESTI. That's 2 A's, people. Like how they have in the phone book, like triple A, whatever, triple A AC repair or something like that. You know, they gotta start out with triples or at least doubles of A's. Kit Carter moving through space, he says. Moving through space. Hi, everyone. Hi, Aaron. Time for a friendly and informative campaign update, which, by the way, this is going back a little bit, so we're almost a month behind. So Bear's going to try and catch up with all you good people. Amy has the violin playing music. Funny. I continue to finish up the script. Oh, for crying out loud. Aaron, it's been a minute away from Bear. And the boldness, it just gets to him every single time. While drawing the pages on a Kit Carter Planet Doom graphic novel. I fully expect to have the first 20-plus pages penciled by the end of January. Well, we're already there, so he probably already is. With inker and colorist right on my tail. Soon, I will be posting some of David Williams, awesome, in my original art for stretch goal trading cards on the campaign page. So if you are an art collector, keep your eyes open. Which, by the by, I hate to keep coming back to this. By the by, Bear was actually out just the other day. I got to visit a local comic book shop. Was looking for... I got some... I'm just going to use this as an example. Got some of the cards in from the other week and never had the little plastic cover on there. So finally got a couple of those. Where are they? Here we go. What are they called? This thing's called BCW. So you got the little plastic, like the plastic inserts, and then the actual card itself there. Oops. Sorry, Uncle Lee. There we go. So there you go. Pretty cool. So I had a couple of cards that I had to put up. Original artwork. That's Elliot Fernandez's stuff there. But thank you, Elliot. Elliot actually had both the plastic card and the hard plastic on there. So yeah, that would be good. That'd be good to have whenever. If you do get your Kit Carter in, go ahead and save some of those cards. So I think Bear's going to go back through some of the campaigns there and find some of the cards and put them into a little protective thing here. Help out just a little bit. Just a little bit. P-Money says 60 degrees, huh? 26 degrees Fahrenheit there. Thinking of going swimming outside. I think our imperial and metric thing has gotten switched up there, P-Money. No, it's a lovely 60 degrees Fahrenheit, sir. Fahrenheit. God's temperature. That's right. Let's see, where are we? Here is one of the inked pages. Let's bring that up here for you good people. Enough of this jibber jabber. Let's actually get some beautiful, oops, there we go. There is the campaign page. 106,000. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, oops, is that it? Yes, that's it. There we go. So there you go. Pretty cool. Very cool. Here is one of the inked pages I recently received from inker Matt Ryan. The art on the book is going to be special. It is. It is. Bear still needs to read, probably the next one Bear's going to do is Wraith of God. Probably going to check that one out. He says, remember to keep spreading the word on this campaign. That's what Bear's trying to do, Aaron. And thank you all for your continued support of Empire Comics. So there you go. I like it. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. I kind of like how it kind of takes on a little bit more kind of a pulpy work. So very cool. Very cool indeed. And in fact, oh gosh, dang it. Stinking Tim Apple. For crying out loud. There we go. All right, it's back. Everything's back. Bear's still here. Is everybody else still here? Everybody else is still here. Okay, fine. Anyways. Where was he? I forget where I was. But anyways, there we are from Aaron. And I actually also have from him. Let me find it here. It's another email. Do the thing with the thing. I will just read it here for you good people. Hey, everyone. Hey, Aaron. Time to touch base as we close to the end of January. So this is still January 27th. Right now, I'm doing a pretty good job of drawing the book and rewriting the script at the same time. Rewriting is a continual process for me since I have the luxury to do it. Yeah, if you can out there, you're always... Eric July, listen up. If you don't want to send out your very first draft, go ahead and go through it, hand it off to somebody else. You don't have to follow every little complaint or every little thing that they have there, but if you hand it off to more than one person, they keep coming back with the same response. Hey, you might want to kind of dial into that. So he is, Aaron here is rewriting. He's got the luxury to do it. It makes for a better finished product in the end, of course. I am drawing, Matt Ryan is inking, and Kelsey Shannon is coloring. How dare you, Aaron? Don't you know Kelsey Shannon is persona non grata? I mean, come on, man. He can't, we can't. Well, actually, we've got a Kelsey Shannon. Let me go back to it. A Kelsey Shannon cover here, right there. So, I don't know, man. I guess I got to burn it or something, man. Give it away. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. Does the comic, is it worth more? Is that Kelsey Shannon since he's out of Comicsgate, or is it worth less? Not sure about that one. Not sure. Anyways, everything is moving forward on schedule. We recently just went over 100K mark. You saw that earlier. Which means another stretch goal, people. Mr. Midnight, a trading card. He says the art is coming soon. I will be starting on the final painting for the movie poster in February, so I'll keep you posted on that. Thank you all for your support, for supporting, rather, the campaign, and continue to spread the word. Well, that's what Bear's doing, for crying out loud. He also has a, let me find it here. There we go. A great Dan Lawless Kit Carter piece. Will now be the back cover to both versions of the books. That's gonna be your back cover right there. What the heck? Why is it not showing that? For crying out loud, am I behind? I am behind, people. I apologize. I don't know what's going on here. Come on, man. Thing with the thing. Let me, pardon me, people. Something's going on with OBS. Let's see. Will it do the thing? There we go. Okay, good. Good, it works. I'm probably about 30 seconds behind. I don't know what's going on here. Man, we're just going to plow right through it. P-Money says, not Kelsey. I have no idea what happened with Kelsey. I like my comics with Kelsey's art. Well, he is persona non grata anymore, P-Money. I'm sorry. You got to rip up all those books. Burn them on stream. You gotta make your fealty to Comicsgate known out there. That Kelsey, let's see, Kelsey, Irenee, Narwhal, all kaput, man, kaput. I mean, that was last week. Who knows what's happening this week? There's a whole other bunch of people that could. Hell, Bear's probably out by now. Who knows? Bear is just wandering the woods, just aimlessly and lost. Had no idea where to go. Who he's with, for crying out loud. It's all just a mess. Not Kelsey, man. Nice cover, nice colors on the back cover. Yeah, there you go. That's probably Kelsey Shannon. His awful, terrible colors. How dare you? How dareth you? Anyways, just silly stuff with the whole Tampa Bay Comic-Con stuff coming back and people back and forth with all that. Bear has thoughts on that. Not necessarily the whole Dungeoneer stuff. Eric July, Yellow Flash, took Bear a minute. Bear can be a kind of a dummy sometimes, but even this dummy kind of figured out, I think, what's going on with all that sort of stuff going on. Well, here we'll do a preview of it. I'll ask the audience here. What's the main difference between what Eric July and Yellow Flash are doing than Ethan or John Malin or Shane Davis? What's the difference between the two? I mean, other than artistic talents. I set that aside for a second. I mean, what's the kind of difference between the two? And when you kind of figure that one out, then you're on the right path there. There you go. All right, we got to move on, people. We got plenty to do. Speaking of old shaved anus. That would be Shane Davis. Let me find it here. Thing with his book, Axcend. Another one that Kelsey is involved in. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. He was like drawing part of it here. Pies, ask P Money. Well, not quite. I mean, Shane Davis isn't a big pie aficionado. No, not quite. Not quite. Pardon me. The great Yanzi Lin. Saver of Bear's Camera. Thank you, Yanzi. She says, an update. Hello, 9 Lives comic fans. Woohoo! We are happy to announce that all pages of the supplemental book have been turned in by our team of talented artists, including Kelsey Shannon, persona non grata. So now it's off to colors. The main book is over 70% ink, and Shane will be reworking some of the pages once he's done with the last few Inglorious Rex 2 pages. She says we expect all Rex 2 pages, people, to be confirmed by the end of the month. So she's got a nice little bit of artwork here. There we go. Fight! That could literally be the thumbnail for the last, 15 or 20 different episodes of, what are they calling it? Trash Cast out there. There you go. Fight! Hiya! So there's that. There's Shane's Axcend. That's the Axcend book. And we've also got, let me bring it up here. From also Yanzi Lin, Saver of Bear's Camera. She's got an update for Inglorious Rex 2. Pencils are almost complete. Hello, 9 Live comic backers. Hello. Inglorious Rex 2 pages are trucking along. Shane had an injury to his drawing arm since December. I'm sorry, Shane. Drew with it for 3 weeks and recently had to undergo surgery for it. Fortunately, he's been able to continue working a bit slowly, though. As of right now, we're 2 pages of pencils away from completing the book. And it's off to the colors and the letters. Our supplemental book has been completed, completely lettered, and will be headed to the pre-press shortly. Which, apparently, it's some modern art. Very modern, pixelated art out there. Very, a bold choice. Very bold choice. Says, I've got a lot of talent, but you know what? I'm going to throw it all away for a very abstract art here that we have. Yeah, poor Shane out there. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. If you missed out on the campaign, we have an active second chance campaign for Inglorious Rex 2. Right here that we will fulfill once all book backers for this campaign receive a tracking number. So there you go. And they have a brand new connecting cover. Bring that up. Let me bold that. I kind of like this one. It's pretty cool. There you go. A brand new connecting cover for the Inglorious Rex 2 that brings together with the main book and the supplemental book that you don't want to miss. So very cool. I wonder if that's the front or the back. Might be the back cover. So there you go. Pretty cool. I like the guy in the background. I forget his name. Kind of looks like a little puppet master with Rex and I don't know the other character there. I think she was, what was it? Like the main character's girlfriend or something like that. Essentially, it's like avatars, I suppose. So you're like a boxing, or I guess kickboxing person out there, but you get this giant monster avatar that you actually fight with. So there you go. I forget her name out there. We will continue to keep you updated, posted rather, on Inglorious Rex 2 as we move into fulfillment mode. If you have to update your address, please contact us to do so. We have locked all orders so they can no longer be modified. So do go check them out. If you need to, the 9 Lives comic main page is in the description. So if you have ordered the book and have changed addresses, follow the link, people. Follow the link. So very cool. I like the artwork. I actually thought it was like a double page spread or something like that, but no, it's a either front and or back cover. There you go. The guy in the back looks like he's breaking the fourth wall and coming after us. That's what a guilty man would say, P-Money. That's what... I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. It does have kind of a... it's more over the top. It kind of looks like to Bear kind of like a puppeteer, which is kind of what's going on in the story, if Bear remembers correctly there. There you go. There you go. So there is your Axcend and also Inglorious Rex 2. And of course, the very, very, always very brief, your boy Zach. Boy Zach out here. He says, Impossible Stars, print file has been assembled. Hi, everyone. Hi, boy. Impossible Stars 2 has been lettered, and the print file is being assembled. Thanks. That's from Richard. So there you go, people. That is very brief and to the point. Very brief and to the point. So it looks pretty good. I really enjoyed Impossible Stars. A good one out there. I enjoyed the colors as well. He did a really good job on the coloring. Really like that. It's pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to that one. All right. 1 second here. Take a drink. Take a drink, Bear, for crying out loud. This would be Brian Shearer. He says the art is done. Congratulations, Brian. Good job. Hello, all. Hello. A quick update on the book. Last week, I wrapped up the art and am prepping things to go to print. Woohoo! I'm ready for this book to get into your hands. Well, let's take a nice little look at this. Gosh, I'm trying to remember her name. I can't. It's been a minute. It's been a while since Bear remembers. The digital editions will be available when I get the final file ready to go to the printer. I'll get you an updated shortly. I will get an update shortly when things are finalized with the print schedule, delivery, etc., etc. That is from Brian. Brian, good deal. Thank you, Brian. Very cool. Of course, another persona non grata. For crying out loud. I mean, he was involved with all the, just mass orgies down there in Tampa Bay, for crying out loud. Bear kids, for crying out loud. I got to make mention of that. Somebody would take that and, oh my God, Brian Shearer's involved in an orgy in Tampa. That would just go off. For crying out loud. Stupid Tim Apple, I'm still right here. Don't go private. For crying out loud. Okay, let's see. Everything's good. I need to get back up to live. Live it. Come on, man. Here we go. Okay, everything works. Thank goodness. When Bear takes a drink, we should say chug, chug, chug. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Nobody's saying chug, chug, chug. For crying out loud. Well, Bear did take a drink. Thank you, P-Money. Got to pause, everyone. Bear's learning. Bear's learning to take a pause every once in a while. Pregnant pause. People say, oh, maybe Bear has more to say. Oh, let's lean a little closer. Find out. Chug, chug. It's already too late. I've already drank. Chug. All right, fine. Delicious water, people. People are saying, chug, 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 and thinking it's beer. That was last show. That was the last show. I guess I could have had a beer. Bear had a couple tacos, so his belly is happy, and so is Bear. All right, where the heck are we, man? We got plenty to get through here. plenty to get through, including from John Malin, of course. He says, Godlike is getting lettered. Well, it's about time. Hi, everyone. Here is a progress report on Godlike. He says, we're currently color correcting and lettering the books. I expect to be printing in early February. Wait a minute. That's today. And shipping late February or early March. He says, it's a great looking project. Took way longer than I expected as we went from 48 pages to 80. But the extra work was worth it. Well, I kind of wish he would have asked the backers first. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, I guess you could make that as your excuse to say, the book doubled in size, so it took a lot longer. But yeah, I would say just next time, kind of just add in a couple extra months there, and just in case there, because people have been waiting a little bit on Godlike here. Watching it, not that that's I'm sure it'll be a great project here. It's just like, wait a minute, we've been waiting for this for a little while. But the extra work was worth it. Watching it come together in these final days is exciting. I can't wait for everyone to get their books. In fact, let me take a look at it. A bigger thing there. There we go. I'm not sure if that's a double. It's probably a panel. I don't think it's a double page spread, but I like the colors. I like the colors on there. Anyways, he says, I can't wait for everyone to get their books. Thanks for hanging in there. He says, here's one last peek. So that's all you're getting, people. That is already whatever you're going to get. That's it. No moss until February, March, something like that. Something along those lines, people. But yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. All right, let me find where I am at. Oh boy, people. All right, we're going to sing along here, people. We are going to sing along here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it on 5. We're going to do it on 4. We're going to do it on 3. On 2. On 1, people, because we've got an update from the ghosts. That's right, people, the ghosts. That'd be the ghosts of Matecumbe. The ghost of Matecumbe, people, which I think Graham Nolan is launching a book as we speak. So thank you all for being here. Do go check out Graham's stuff if you haven't already. But there you go. From the 27th of January, he says, good morning, Ghost Gang. I just wanted to update you on where we are as far as printing the books go. All of the guts are printed, but they've run into an issue with the spot UV on the covers. They don't know why, but there is a ghosting of the image. He says, seems apropos terms to me, considering the book. I actually, that might have been a neat, give everybody their orders and have like the castaway, like the castaway versions or something like that. Like if you didn't get your book, you'd get the ones with the ghosting on the front. I think that would have been pretty cool. They printed the cover 3 times and they had to trash them all. Oh my goodness. They trashed. Did they cast them into the trash? As a trash cast, possibly? One might think. I'm told they think they haven't managed and will try again on Monday, at which point they will send me a proofs to approve, which Bear saw just the other day. He did. They came in and it looked good. And also, congratulations, Graham. He is a proud grandfather now. So congratulations. Congratulations, Graham. The book won't go out until it meets my high standards of quality. I ask for and appreciate your patience as we get to work. Get to everything. Your patience as we work to get everything right to you. All the best, and that's from Graham. Thank you, Graham. That's another one. I gotta get Joe Frankenstein read. Apparently, it kind of links in with this book here. So there you go. Amy sang it along with Bear. Thank you, Amy. Does a ghost gang get into rumble with alien gangs? Huh. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a pretty good question. I'd be, I suppose. Sure. What the heck, P-Money? Why not? We'll go with it, man. We will go with it. And of course, from one great to another, Dan Fraga. Holy cow, it's been a minute since we heard from him, and he's got a lot to say, so let's get into it. He says, you, yes, you. Me? You are amazing, and for that, I am grateful. Well, hey, I mean, not every day beer gets that, but thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Why, he says? Because you have been the most gracious with your patience and have allowed me to work on what I consider the most amazing and remarkable work of not only my career, but my life, he says. This is not hyperbole. I recently turned 50, and with it, many revelations has risen to the surface. Everything that I do, I have to look back on with no regrets. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, Fraga, he's going to be driving the Miata topless. Here we go, man. Here we go. You have spoken in the comments, emails, and notes on other social platforms your need for the Black Flag campaign to be updated regularly. Not just to do it, but to show you the respect and gratitude you deserve as a backer of this project. Which I would say, people like Graham Nolan doing an excellent job. Aaron Lopresti, Shane / Yanzi, doing well with that. So yeah, there you go. He says, I've dragged my feet in doing so. Now I have a saying, and the irony is that I needed to apply it to myself. He says, it's hard to read the label when you're in the jar. Not really, because, I mean, the label's got to be huge, right? Oh, I see, because it's facing backwards. I got you. You read the label and have given me a clear picture of what you would like from me in the future of this campaign. He says, I'm going to do just that. Wait a minute. Have we kicked out Fraga or not? I haven't been keeping up. Is Fraga in or out? I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry if you're... I'm sure if... You're either in or out. For crying out loud. We are just bloodletting left and right here. I have no idea. Below, and I'm not going to go through them here. He says, spoilers if my storytelling is clear, but not too many of these have already been changed for future clarity. Chug, chug, chug beer. For crying out loud, Tim Apple. For crying out. I get this thing where it goes private on me. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, keep. Yes. No. Gosh dang it. Okay, it's doing the thing. Okay, it's doing the thing. All right. Do we have the power to kick people out? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I want that power. Want that P-Money. That's what the P in P-Money stands for. Is power. Power money. Let's see. Where are we? Let's see. Oh, okay. Below are some of the things. Pardon me. Burping here. Some of the building blocks of a Black Flag issue 1. Some of you have already seen most of this is first time. Some of you have already seen, though, most of this is the first time. The notes have been blurred to protect some of the key aspects of the dialogue. We're not going to get into that, but I did want to show this. I thought it was pretty cool. I had the black and white version of it, and he got it colored. So, pa-pow, people. Pa-pow. And he says, some tasty colors by Matt Yalaki. So good job, Matt. When will I get my book? This is the question I get asked the most. And the one that haunts my thoughts, he says. It only haunts my thoughts because I am terrible with estimates. In the past, I've failed to hit those estimates. What I will say is the book will be in your hands this year, people. And no, not in the third quarter. Speaking of this year, it's the 30th anniversary of the debut of Black Flag. When I created the book, and even now, Black Flag is pure wish fulfillment, he says. I wanted to take all of the things that I love and smash them smash them into one idea, making sense of all of it has been a heck of a ride, one that I am humbled and honored to bring to you. Man, oh man, I'm already excited. I thank you, as always. If you'd like to watch the book being drawn, I'm working on a format for the YouTube channel. I need to check out his YouTube channel. Where that will be happening, follow the Fragaboom channel if you aren't already. Apologies. Beer hasn't. I'll need to get onto that. In the Couch Doodles Instagram, if you're over there. Here's a peek of the process, and he has a link. Once again, thank you, yes, you, for your kindness and generosity. If you have any questions about the campaign, we are here to answer them. AAT and bacon, Fragaboom! Fragaboom. Whew, man, I definitely needed to take a drink after that one. Here we go. All right, let's see. Where was he? P-Money says, okay, I kick out my what? No, P-Money. No, not right before Valentine's Day. He says, okay, I kick out my wife. I just told my wife I kicked her out of Comicsgate. She says, fine, I kick you out to the couch. I'm already got you on tender hooks with the proposed Star Trek watch-along. She was going to leave you for that. So, man, oh man, Bear is not doing well for the marital bliss at the money household out there. Not at all. Not at all. Bear needs to get I need to do like a plushie. So I need to do like a bear. I'm sorry I said the thing. Heart. Bear plushie that you can give out there. So whenever you get in trouble, just drop Bear the old $20, and he'll ship you out the plushie. I'm sorry for the thing. Just make it wide open. Don't make it specific. Just make it wide open. There you go. All right. Anyways, where are we? Why is this? Hold on, people. What the heck is going on here? Okay, yes. Why is... Oh, it's way behind. That's why. Okay. Let's see. Doing the thing. Am I still live? I am still live. Okay. All right. That works. I apologize, people. Sometimes the main YouTube thing times out on Bear whenever he's doing something else, and I got to go back and fix it. Gosh dang it. Hey, right, Art? Am I right? Gosh dang it. Stinking Tim Apple. Crying out loud. P.Y. says, when we go to couples counseling, we'll say our marriage was fine until I started having conversations with a talking bear. I don't know if they have mental institutions up there in Canada, but they would put you in the straitjacket and take you away to the old crazy house. The old crazy house for P-Money. All right, RT Bear. It's official, people. Black and White is in fulfillment mode. Holy cow. We might be getting Black and White, too, before we actually get Godlike. Interesting. Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine vs. Bear, and the High Octane Adventure are both being printed right now. We should have the books back from the printers by late February, if all goes to plan. So cross those fingers and claws, people. Let's see. January 29th. So he may have had an update since then. Unfortunately, Art streams against Bear here. So I tell you, people, I appreciate all of you that stops by here. This little tiny channel, as every other bigger channel out there, is gobbling up all the viewers. So we do appreciate you. It's hard. 8 o'clock weekday. I mean, hell, Bear's got his hockey game on. There's a whole lot of things that people out there can go and check out, and you're right here. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right, where are we? All the stretch goal goodies were done with the exception of the trading cards, which came in today. Even though the main books are not in-house yet, we are still moving forward with fulfillment, starting with the Volume 1 graphic novel reprint. And there we go. He's got the, hey, look at here. Good job, Art. Good job, man. Because we got the trading cards, the lovely Pamela has started fulfillment for the backers who only backed the Volume 1 book. What? How dare you? You gotta back both, man. Come on. So those will go out within the next couple days. Yay, he says. Yay, indeed. Looks like he's signing all the books there. Very cool. Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Wait, hold on. He's at the printing he's at the printing place wearing the same PJs he's wearing at the house? Did he wear it doesn't show his bunny slippers there. Art, are you wearing just PJs outside? Is that what's going on here, man? I'm a big comic book artist. I'm just going to wear my PJs out, shopping or to the movies or whatever, going to the print shop. I see what's going on here, Art. See what's going on. He's just let it all go, man. Let it all go. Creatively, I have not been sitting on my hands. I've been busy working on the next smashing, epic, jaw-dropping, did I mention spectacular, follow-up to Black and White original saga. He says here are a couple images, which may or may not make it to the final version. To whet, W-H-E-T, your appetite for the next Black and White adventures. I always thought it was wet, W-E-T. Let me look that up. 1 second, people. Let's see. Wet. The sharpening of the blade of a tool or weapon. She took her dagger out and began to wet its blade. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with it, Art. Pretty cool. Like it. Whoa. What the heck? Holy cow. Very cool. Open. She has opening in her shoulders, apparently. Okay. Thank you for staying the course as I work this book. It means so much. He says the books will be in the hands before you know it. And claws, Art. And claws out here. So, very cool. Thank you, Art. Like that. I like that very much. So, looking forward to it. I think on his campaign, he just says, yeah, it's going to be like 2 years before it's out. And I think he's, it was supposed to be, I think, at the end or maybe middle of 2024. So I think he's right on schedule. Right on schedule. So, yeah, again, kind of going back to the Godlike, better to kind of promise way out and then come in early than promise early and then ended up being way out and then saying, oh, yeah, but, you get 40 extra pages, which is great. Hey, I love it. Terrific. But, it might have been able to split up in a book and people, got their books. I'm not one of those bears out there that kind of complains about, late books and all that other stuff. It'll get there, people. It'll get there. But, yeah, you don't want to go promising one way and then have it come out the other way. Always under promise and over delivered. Great to have Sam back. Is that Black and White? It is. Or is that the name of the series? Yes. Well, both. Yes, both. This is the Art T. Bear Black and White Volume 2. You can see that kind of sort of there in his hands. Wait, am I? Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. Gosh dang it, people. I'm sorry. This thing keeps... Let's see, am I live? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. So, yeah, there you are. Art T. Bear in his book Black and White. So this is Volume 2, Sam. Volume 2. So I'm not sure if this is in demand or not. Go on Indiegogo and check it out. It's been a while since he ran this campaign, so I don't know if it is still active or not, but I would definitely tell you to go check it out if you haven't already. Art, always doing some great work out there. Watching Hockey Bear. Yeah, trying to. They finally got back after the All-Star break. Booing old Kucherov. I saw that, you dirty Canadians up there. Booing our beloved Cooch. Kucherov, I should say. I don't want people to get the wrong idea when people yell Cooch in the stadium. They're not talking about anything dirty. They're talking about one of the players on the ice out there. I watched the Canadian team of Vancouver, who's doing pretty well this year, win yesterday and remain first in the standings. I'm just saying. Is that your team, P-Money? I never asked. Let's see. Oh, gosh. You guys have... is it Miller? Do you guys have TJ Miller? Is that one of the Tampa Bay guys on your team? I know you got one of our guys out there. I'm trying to remember. Was it Miller? Oh, gosh, I forget. We just scattered to the wind. Yeah. Half the freaking Stanley Cup winning teams just like gone. Poof. Bzz. All right, let's see. I'm just saying, he says. As someone who used to read manga, I prefer black and white. Oh, okay. I see. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if he... I'm pretty sure the comics are in color. I'm not sure if he did an artist version or not. That would be a good thing. That would be a good thing if you're really into that. Just go onto the campaign page and maybe drop a link or email him or something like that and say, yeah, I mean, on the next campaign, if he doesn't have it already, and I just, it's been a while, Sam. I'm sorry, I forget. Yeah, Bear does like the black and white versions of just what they call kind of the artist version, where they don't have coloring or any of the lettering in there. It's just the pencils and ink works. And I'm telling you, people, if you want delicious ink work, RT Bear is your man. We didn't say boo, we said boo, Charoff. Man, this close, P-Money. This close, man. Boo, Charoff. How dare you, sir? How dareth you? How dareth you? All right. Anyways, great idea, Sam. Great idea. I would hope that there is a black and white version of black and white. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would definitely make a lot of sense. All right. Let me get on. Moving along, people. Moving along to your boy Zach again. He says, very briefly, as his wont, he says, hi, everyone. Hi, you boy. Aaron Alfeche has only a few pages left for the Jawbreakers contingency main story. But artist Francois Nugget, Nugent? Is Nugent, isn't that like in the candy bars? Like, don't you have like chocolate, and then you got your like caramel, and then you have like your nougat layer? Is that it? Nugget, whatever. Francis Nugget. And colorist Brett Smith have finished The Devil Dog Bad Seed. Let's check that out. Check it out for you good people. There you go. Pretty cool. The backup story. Thanks. That's from Richard. Very brief. There's more. I didn't realize there was another one. Well, let me show it here. I didn't realize there was 2 pages. Usually he is very brief. So there is the other page. Pretty cool. I like it. Fighting plants. He's got 2 books where they are fighting plants. It's Impossible Stars and this one. So if you really hate plants and want to shoot them with guns, there you go. What are they? They've got the SWAT team and they're going to shoot a plant. Wouldn't you call in, like, I don't know, lumberjacks? Wouldn't you call in people that or like a tree trimming service? I guess they don't have tree trimming services in New York City, but you get the point. Why are you shooting? Why are you shooting plants, for crying out loud? I'm not really sure about that one. Anyways, there is that from your boy Zach, a.k.a. Richard C. Meyer out there. All right, drinking. Oh, there's the last little bit. Holy cow. Last little bit. Boocharoff. How dare you, P-Money? How dare you? Anyways, from the Kev Hulk. That'd be Kevin Sharp. He says, new update with pics. Hey, Dragon Guard fans. Hey, Kev. First off, I hope you had a fantastic holiday season. Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's. Wait, hold on. No Kwanzaa? No Festivus? Come on, man. No Chinese New Year? Yeah. All right, let's get on with the update, he says. We're getting ready to send out the PDF with the original art tier. If you've purchased original art, gosh, I need to take a look. I don't know if the campaign's still open, but I might have to get in touch with Kev here. That's some original art out there. We are giving you a PDF of 35 to 40 pages to choose from. The pages will be selected and labeled in a way where we avoid spoilers. These will be chock full of the splashy shots so that backers get the best of the best. Wow, Kev. Very cool. Get the best of the best, but they won't be full-on sequences arranged in order by page number. This is to avoid spoilers. I see what you're trying to do there, Kev. I don't disagree with it. I'd probably say that would be up to the backers, honestly. These people have paid for the art. I would really say just give them all of the art and let them choose from it and kind of, pardon me, people, spoilers be damned. That's where Bear would kind of go with it. I would let the backers do that. Again, I see where some of the artists come from, where they want you to get the complete book right in your hands, and you're like, yay, and then you're like, oh wow, that's something new. Oh wow, I had no idea, or something like that. I see where you're coming from. It's kind of the same thing as like if you were a producer on a movie and you didn't, the director or the writer didn't tell the producer, okay, we're not going to tell you about this sequence. You're going to have to go see it in the theater. We're not going to tell you the ending. You got to go see it in the theater. No, you've already, you put your money down to pay for the product in this case, or the comic book. So yeah, I would say with backers, spoil away. I would say if somebody was, like if the book was out and it was just an in-demand thing, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, avoid spoilers. Let them get the book first. But yeah, backers, I would say just go ahead and show them everything. Anyways, Beer's thoughts. You should receive notification of the PDF sometime in the next 2 weeks. Pages will be labeled A, B, C, etc. I am working on the dialogue script right now. For those not informed in how the approach, I started the book with what's called the Marvel method, where I used a basic outline of the plot ideas to draw the story, and later, now, he says, you script the dialogue based on how the artist himself drew the pages. It's new to me, and the time frame is based on if I'm happy with how it's coming, he says. Also, over a part of the January, I finalized the look of the character I have to recolor that I'm happy with. I was happy with the original colors, but unfortunately, another creator beat him to it. Well, okay, anyways. 2 of the 8 pages are drawn. Once I get closer to wrapping colors and hitting lettering, I'd give you a better idea of a hard timeline of completion. Now, he says, because of a few comments, and I understand why some are frustrated, but to some that are asking about the severity of my health issues. Oh, goodness. The pneumonitis, if I can better explain it. I'm on oxygen a good part of the day. Prayers up, Kev. I'm healing, but a slow process. You're tired a good chunk of the day, week. I had a checkup in late November, and it shows my lungs are clearing up. That's good. But I was on a steroid cold. I'm not even going to pronounce it. And it had some side effects that hit me hard. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that is, man. He says, okay, and now, lastly, here is a peek. Let's take a look at it. So sorry, Kev. I hope everything gets better out there. There we go. Some lovely ladies there. Here's a peek at the bonus prints of characters that you guys will get free for backers, and a look at a page featuring the character needing recoloring, rather. I won't tell you which one. I think it was the one on the right, if Bear had to remember correctly, but it could be the one on the left. You never know. Gosh darn it. Sting it, Tim Apple. I'm right here. I'm literally right here. There we go. Okay, let me go back. Sorry, people. This thing does the thing with the thing. Okay. Live. Make sure it's live. Okay. It's an excellent connection. There we go. All right, anyways, there you go. There is some Kev Hulk. Lovely, lovely artwork. We're prayers up for Kev, though. Prayers up for Kev. I know he's had a rough go at it. Yeah, I backed Dragon Guard. How long has it been? Over 3 years. Over 3 years, so... yeah, we are wishing Kev nothing but the best out there. I mean, some of these... Let me see if I can go back. Was there other pages? Hold on. Let me find it here. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the page. One of those hella detailed, holy cow, that looks amazing type pages. So, in between the health stuff and just the crazy amount of detail he's putting in there. Yeah, I mean, man, it's going to be worth the wait. Holy cow. But, unfortunately, both of those hit him, at the same time. And, I'm sure that's rough. So... that's why some of the backers out there, I see some of the people out there that's just like, late books. And it's like, well, yeah, but, the people that are saying that haven't ever made a comic book, much less a comic book that you're producing literally on your own. You might get a little bit of help for fulfilling some of that stuff. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys, especially the professional guys, they were professional artists, but they might not be professional fulfillers, or they might not be professional at the stuff that you got to do with the post office or whatnot. So a huge learning curve out there. That's why I wish some of the crazy Comicsgate drama stuff would take a break from it, maybe from a show or two, and just say, okay, these are the stuff that I had to go through with the campaign. This is where I ran into some issues. This is what I did to fix it. This is what I'm still working on, and, I got some questions on. So a lot of the younger artists out there, the up-and-coming people that we haven't already kicked out already, have an idea and say, oh, okay, this artist had a really tough time with, this type of fulfillment or printing or shipping or something like that. So let me make sure I'm on my game with some of that. So that's why I don't pay a lot of heed to a lot of the where's our books late comics people. I see where they're coming from. Believe Bear, he is right there with you on some of this stuff. But man, look at that. Craziness. And that'll look pretty good colored as well. That would be another one where maybe he might offer... I forget it. Again, it's been a while since I've been on the Dragon Guard campaign, but maybe he might offer a artist edition. I would love to see just the black and whites of this. This look great. Really good. Was that it? That was it. Holy cow, people. I made it. Made it all the way through. Holy cow. Oh, I've had that on the whole time. Well, there you go. There's Salamandroid with a Kelsey cover. We got to burn it now. Right into the fire. Haven't even read it. Straight to the incinerator they go. Straight there. All right. Whoops. Not that one. Where am I? There we go. There is that. Let me see. I had one kind of minor thing here. Here we go. Only because it's just kind of full circle for Bear. I really kind of thought it was like, chef's kiss here. When the inks are so beautiful, says Amy, I'm not sure if color is the right way to go. With Kev's piece here. Yeah, again, that's why I would say let people choose. I would say let people choose and have have an artist version and then have the regular version. No, I've seen some of his colored pieces. They look great. They look really well. Just need to get it out and let people see. And I don't know how Kevin feels, about the whole Comicsgate situation or whatever. But man, I mean, I tell you, here's another great talent that is just kind of, no offense, Kevin, or anything like that, but another great talent that's just kind of been waylaid just because, somebody's got to be in their bonnet in the main Comicsgate and, oh, you like so-and-so, so we're not going to let you into Comicsgate, blah, 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 blah. It's like, what? He worked with, what was it, Marvel? I want to say Marvel. He should be right up there with some of the Comicsgate kings, but no, kind of having to deal with health issues and all the other stuff. So, some of those days, it's like, Comicsgate, come on, man, we need to get better with some of this here. Anyways, yes, I agree with you, Amy. I do agree, but it should be both. It should be both. Let the backers decide. Well, I'll admit there was times in January I was going, "Where's Bear?" It's true. I probably should have made. I did make mention of it on the on the previous show, but we were 3 hours into the show, so yeah, should have made mention. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little time off here. It helped Bear. Oh man, I tell you, can you imagine Bear being in the middle of all that stuff, trying to pull people together? I tell you. Anyways, very briefly, I just want to make mention of it because I found it funny. I found it not only funny, just coming full circle here, people. So, if you haven't already heard, Gina Carano, the lovely Gina Carano, is suing Disney out here. So I've actually got, a lot of people just talk the talk out there, talking out their back ends. Bear talks, but also walks as well here. So not a whole lot of people, I don't think, have actually checked out the actual court documents here. So number one, big shout out here. Let me, there we go. Big shout out there to Mr. Falk. That's why Bear is a professional here. Mr. Falk out there. Let's see, who is that with? Chair JFE Limited. Limited partners out there out of San Francisco. And let's see, Mr. Scherer, Mr. Bartolo Muccini, and Mr. Trent out there. So, there's their numbers and email addresses. Don't spam them, for crying out loud. Say, hey, thanks. Keep up the great work. These are the people representing, Mrs. Carano. I think that they are from, X, or Twitter, as it were. So I think these are lawyers for, Elon Musk. I think that's why a lot of them are in Washington for some reason. Just the one guy out of San Francisco, which I think this is, Central District, California. So there you are. Gina Carano versus the Walt Disney Company, Lucasfilms, and Huckleberry Industry, whatever the heck that is. So, people, and I apologize if Bear is boring you with legal documents here, but, a lot of people don't kind of skip by it. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know what's going on. You don't need to be a lawyer to read legal documents. It's you don't need to go to law school to know what's going on in the legal profession. It's more of a trade, really. They gatekeep the heck out of you. You can't be a lawyer without being a member of the bar. But take that away, and just about anybody could be a lawyer. It's not really that hard. You just got to know what you're looking at and what you're reading here. So there you go. Gina Carano, Walt Disney, all that other stuff, yada, yada, yada. I love this, and I want to read it to you guys. This is a court document this isn't just some, hillbilly courthouse in the middle of nowhere. This is the Central District of California, probably San Francisco, if I would take a guess there, of U.S. District Court. The United States has a different courts than they do in state or local courts there. So this is a legal document out here that they're putting into the record for the United States of America. A short time ago in a galaxy not so far away is how it begins. Defendants made it clear that only one orthodoxy in thought, speech, or action was acceptable in their empire, chef's kiss. And that those who dared to question or failed to fully comply would not be tolerated. And so it was with Mrs. Carano. After 2 highly acclaimed seasons on The Mandalorian as Rebel Ranger Cara Dune, Carano was terminated from her role as swiftly as her character's peaceful home on planet Alderaan had been destroyed by the Death Star in an earlier Star Wars film. Chef's kiss, awesome. And all of this because she dared voice her own opinions on social media platforms and elsewhere and stood up to the online bully mob who demanded her compliance with their extreme progressive ideology. Defendants' wrath over their employees' social media posts also differed depending on sex. Even though, quote, the force is female, defendants, that would be Walt Disney, choose to target a woman while looking the other way when it came to men. That would be Pedro Pascal. While Carano was fired, defendants took no action against male actors who took equally or more vigorous and controversial positions on YouTube. That's true. But the law still reigns over the defendant's empire. And Carano has returned to demand that they be held accountable for their bullying, discriminatory and retaliatory actions that inflicted not only substantial harm, but millions of dollars lost in income. Beautiful. Beautiful. You will not find that in a legal document very often, where they quote Star Wars and introduce it with a galaxy not so far away. There you go. Thank you. So if you do want to thank these guys, there's their emails. Good job. Whoever wrote that, I don't know if it's Mr. Falk or not, but man, oh man, that is chef's kiss out there. That's great. I don't know if you'll, gosh, dang it, sting it, friggin' Tim Apple. There we go. All right, we're back. I don't know if many of the other YouTubers out there have even made mention of that. I doubt any of them even read court documents, but there you go. Awesome. Awesome. You're just never going to see that. And I thought that was great. I thought that was absolutely terrific. Fun stuff. You can tell that they were having fun with it, too. That is a winning case that they are just having fun with. In California, too. They're not, you know, this isn't in Florida or somewhere else. They're right in the heart of the beast. That's where they're suing them from. So kind of a full circle for Bear. Full circle, you know, Bear started a couple live shows very early on, but, you know, it never really went anywhere. The whole thing where she was posting up and making kind of comparisons with what's going on in America with what was going on in, you know, Germany all those years ago. And I was like, let me expound upon that. We don't even need to go over to Germany. We can just take a look at the interns right here in the old US of A and, you know, see if there's any comparison there. Oh, God, am I not streaming? What's going on here? Hold on one second, people. Let's see, is that doing the thing with the thing? It looks like it's working. Okay, I apologize, people. It's been the whole show. Gosh darn, freaking Tim Apple. Anyways, where's Bear? So anyways, that was literally the genesis of kind of how the shows got started, how we did it twice a week. Bear was reading off of his screenplay. So that's kind of how things started. P-Money was there. Marco for Anthony, a couple other folks were there from the very beginning. But anyways, full circle for Bear. And just a great way to go out with it, too. What a great way to go out with it. So anyways, let me get back to the chat here. Get back to the old chatter. P-Money says, I've watched Law & Order. It's all the legal training I need. That's true. That's true. It's very dramatized. Pardon me. On the TV. It's nothing like Law and Order. It's nothing like Matlock or whatever. Completely, very, very boring. Really, very boring. Let's see. Amy says, she was discriminated against and received financial penalties as a result of when actors of similar contracts and conducts were not treated the same. That's what they're bringing up. That's what they are bringing up. Akrana was the best part of The Mandalorian. It's true. It is true. And then they brought in the lady from, what was it, the Battlestar Galactica, and like she took over the show for some reason. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Good job, Disney. Good job, Disney. Hope they get their pants sewed off of them. They had some sort of quarterly report today. I didn't really look into that, so maybe we can look at it the next time. But there you go, people. There you go. All right. Well, Bear does. Gotta go watch his boo-charoff out here. Hopefully they're winning here. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to the Lesters out there. Always appreciate you, ladies. P-Money, of course. Sam, if he's still here, thank you, Sam, for stopping by. And, of course, all of our Russian bots and or lurkers. We appreciate each and every one of you out there. But you know what? All this campaign updating has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr. A grrr.